Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, welcome back to our U-Boat series, 98% realism U-Boat series. It has been a while since we played this, so I don't know what we did and what we didn't do. According to one glance at the screen, we had the majority of our weightage tonnage complete, so I'd say one more ship and we should get that weight tonnage requirement. Now, I had to factory reset my studio recorder, so I had to input some equipment so that it would pick up my voice and the game audio and things like that, so that should not be a problem. However, I need to go turn down the game audio so it's not over my voice when things happen. So give me a minute and I'll do that real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I turned it down some, so we'll get into the gameplay now. Here, let me look at the controls really quick and see if I can't alter that. I think I know what I changed it to. There we go, that's what I was looking for. Alright, what's everybody doing here? Okay, alright. So we're looking on the surface right now and I need to get this guy's crew members actually off of him so that we're not overworking the crew, because that does affect the morale. However, we're gonna get one more person on. The skipper being on the bridge currently, that's gonna help us out when being on surface, which we are currently. So man, these nights are dark, man, and of course it doesn't help the fact that, you know, it's storming out. I don't see ourselves seeing much out here, to be honest. Not with the darker nights and the storm rolling, but we'll see. Okay, now we're moving again. Who's working on the engine right now? This guy is. There's no guys resting, so I'm gonna actually drop this down. I'm actually not gonna have people on the skipper because they're probably not gonna catch nothing anyway because it's so dark out here. But I do want that pump going, guys, so we can drain the water out of the bilge here because it's starting to fill up with water. And obviously we recently sunk a ship last episode. That I did not remember because it's been such a long time since we actually played this. But I will keep you guys posted if we find anything. Yes, I almost forgot the air compressor. Gotta get the air compressor going too. There we go. Now we should be good to go to time compress things a little bit. Just time compress until hydrophone guy is fully rested, and then take another check and see if we can't find nothing. You know what? It's been a while since we actually played Silent Hunter 5 too. I think I might get into that some on the channel as well pretty quick up here. But I got some 7 Days to Die content that we're going to be recording pretty quick here. I did originally record some stuff last night with 4 of my friends as well, but I ended up getting rid of the footage because it went to a completely different file than I wanted it to and took up some space on my computer. So I was like, you know what, we can just start on the Horde night and you guys can watch us fight off a Horde. So that's the plan. I'm hoping that we do that Horde night tonight, but I don't know if it's gonna be Sea of Thieves tonight or if it's gonna be 7 Days to Die tonight. If it's 7 Days to Die tonight, then we're gonna be fighting a Horde in the next episode coming up here. But if it's Sea of Thieves tonight, then God knows what's gonna happen. Never know with that game. I imagine get some treasure in that, but beyond that, you know, you never know with Sea of Thieves. So one of those two things is gonna be coming out pretty soon here. My radio man is good to go, so what we're going to do is bring this to a complete stop, and we're going to get some rest for the skipper for the time being, and we're going to get this guy on the hydrophone real quick, and then I'm going to dive down to probably about 30 meters, and we'll see if we can't pick nothing up, and we'll do about 50 meters. That sounds about nice. 51 meters. I need to check the galley. I don't know what state the galley's in yet, but I'll check it as soon as we're done doing this scan here. Actually, I can check that now, I think. While we're diving down, I'll check the galley. Okay, the galley is actually full right now. I must have recently done that in the most recent episode that we put out for this series. Okay, we're starting to go down. I'm gonna see if we pick nothing up here. Yeah, we're at 50 meters and we're not picking nothing up, so I'm going to push the game forward and just kind of go dead slow here. See if I can't scan these. Ooh, we got something right there. Okay, so I'm gonna move the periscope depth, and I don't know why the AI is not picking that up, but I don't know if you can hear that. It's very faint, but you could hear the propeller noise. Might have been our propeller, but I doubt it. I don't know what the heck actually that was, believe it or not. And I don't get why he's not picking that up, to be honest. But there's definitely something there. Yeah, there's definitely something there. Why in the heck are you not picking this up? I mean, I don't think it's us. Hang on, just to rule that out, I'm going to put this in a dead stop here and see if I can't manually still hear that. Yeah, there's something here, guys. I really don't know why he's not catching that. That is crazy. I don't know. I don't know why he's not picking that up, but whatever. Maybe he's freaking deaf. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of making fun of it, but sure feels like it sometimes. Okay, that's definitely interesting. I gotta swap the cruise off the engine, so that's what we're gonna do. We'll get him on the bridge and we'll get his crew member off of the thing helping, because I don't think it helps with the radio. I only think it helps with the hydrophone. So we'll actually get that air compressor going as well.
Lenzpumpe einschalten. Elektrokompressor einschalten.
Ooh, special mission. Okay. We need an update on air defenses in the port. I'm not about ready to say that. Okay, so in other words, in short, we need to update BDU on air defenses. So we'll try and do that for them. Let's see what they want us to do here. So they want us to change course. And I don't want to get too close to the aisle, I don't think. Yeah, so probably on the edge of this at this point will be enough. I'm gonna put you in bed because you need rest. Thank you for getting us that mission though. I don't know what this entails. I've seen other people that play this game on YouTube do that kind of thing, but I don't really know what it entails. So I'm going to approach this with extreme caution because I've never done the mission personally. So I'm kind of scared to do what I'm about to do because I don't know how I'm going to fare or how to do it exactly. Oh, get that telegram, please. Thank you. Probably a little slow on the draw, but okay. Well, it says intercept not available. I don't know why it would say that though, especially since we are on the surface there. You know what though, I'm gonna take care of the important mission that they gave us. Slow down the sub because obviously we're not gonna be able to get what they want us to get, so that's just how it's gonna have to be. You need to rest for a couple hours because I'm pretty sure we need to get reconnaissance on this airbase thing. Yeah, that's gonna make us like crash right into the aisle. But to be fair, what we could do, because they can't crash into the aisle either, what we could do is take that path until we get closer to the aisle and then just hope and pray they run into us. Because I mean, it is 300 some kilometers out. So I'd be willing to bet before it gets dangerous, they'll probably cross into our sights. That being said, okay, now it's unavailable. So I'm not gonna waste my time actually doing that. we're gonna change the course back to the original course. Now, once we get about, give or take 30 kilometers away from this port, I'm probably gonna go underwater for some time. Because we don't have the snorkel, I can't stay underwater for an indefinite amount of times. So I'm going to get as close as I can to the port and then dive. And we'll try and get reconnaissance on the port. We're 118 kilometers out. We need somebody on the engine so we're not wasting as much fuel. We're less than half. That's insane. There we go. Now we should save some fuel. Convoy, and that's the one convoy that in actuality we couldn't actually get because it was taking us directly into the isle itself, and we later found out that it was not possible to intercept. So apparently we completed our mileage requirement in the sector, so it doesn't matter where we get our kills at this point. I didn't notice that apparently, though. That's how it is. Maybe there's a couple ships in this port we can get. Okay, we're about 90 kilometers away from the port, so we're almost there. It's just that I don't want to go under the water yet. Dude, we've been on the surface. Are you joking? We've been on the surface the entire time. Okay, getting close. Alright guys, we are about 31 kilometers away from that port that BDU has actually sent us to. I'm gonna see if there's any ships available to sink on top of doing what they want us to do. So I think once I get closer to the port, I'm going to make ready the torpedoes and everything. Alright, 15 kilometers. 14 kilometers out. Okay, now I'm gonna wake up the skipper and put him on the tower. Get him on the watchtower to see if he can't see anything. Being 14 kilometers away from this place. Probably not, but we're getting dang close, and I really don't want to smack into this because we do have collide damage. So, alright, AA guns found. Alright, we can stop this now. What we can do though is I'm gonna get a little bit closer, but I'm gonna put it down to a crawl. And so that way it's a little bit easier to see, but we're not going to crash anytime soon, if that makes sense. Bring this down to about 3 kilometers. Now, what we'll do is we'll stop and I'll go into the skipper's mode. We have no lights right now. This is gonna be kind of terrible because it is a dark night out here. For sure. Let's get that spotlight going because we need the light to be able to freaking see, actually. So hopefully it doesn't really expose us, but still. Alright, let's jump that up to half throttle, and I'm gonna try to get us closer in here. I'm gonna hit the shift key so that I can bend my course a bit to face inward this way. This is extremely risky what I'm doing right now. I think once I go over the bend. Okay, what did we actually find though? That's what I'm concerned about. What did we actually find inside here? Alright, we have one ship on site, I think, but I can't see it because of the darker nights thing. I can't. Yeah, I can't see crap because this night is just terrible. This night is just absolutely terrible. I have to be very, very careful because we do have collision damage on the game. So going in here, I have to be really careful. Turn off the spotlight for now. I don't want to get spotted because we're going to be literally going inside an enemy port. So we want to turn off the spotlight for right now. Get that spotlight out of here. Freaking suicide, to be honest. Oh dear. Oh geez, this is not good. This is not good at all. Alright, we need to dive here because this definitely is not good. Nick, put the shade down, please. I can't see shit. And where I'm at, if I can't see, it's the death trap.
Ja?
Alright guys, I will try and figure out what the heck we're supposed to do, and then I'll be back at some point. But I think we're gonna end this episode actually in this British port. Yeah, I will be back guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time when we actually kind of know what we're doing. I'm gonna do some research and then come back. Oh my gosh, come on.